Well, hello, friends, and welcome once again to LegalBiz Cafe. I know I am your host, attorney Shaune B. Arnold. Well, when last we met, we were talking about ways of dealing with one entrepreneurial head twist after another. That's what we do here on LegalBiz Cafe. We talk about the mindset of the entrepreneur. We discuss the issues, challenges, and obstacles that you are going to encounter as you go along your journey through entrepreneurship. I invite you also to listen to my other podcast, Your Business Accelerated. On that show, we discuss the hardcore legal and business issues that stump you and that stop you from starting, building, or fixing that iconic business. So I want to give you a small disclaimer, and that is that I am a California attorney. And that means that to the extent that we talk about legal issues, we're talking about California law. If you are in another state or you're in another country or you're just in another state of mind, then I invite you to take whatever I give you as being based on California law and take it to a lawyer in your jurisdiction. They will chat with you about it and let you know if there are any differences between what's going on here and what's going on where you are. I am trained in neuro-linguistic programming, and I know how to identify the blocks that are stopping you from building your business. LegalBiz Cafe and Your Business Accelerated can help you to identify those blocks and get rid of them. So let's get started on our show today. What are we talking about today? Well, I have been rereading Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, and I'll tell you, I'm reading it again because it's a really wonderful book. In Outliers, Malcolm Gladwell takes a very different tack. Outliers suggests it's really the environment that gives rise to business superstars like Bill Gates. This book tells the story of the success of various folks who have been game changers. The thing that I would like to share with you about Outliers is that it's so doable. Take the story of Bill Gates as an example. We have all heard that he dropped out of Harvard and he tinkered around in his father's garage and created a personal computer, started Microsoft, and then the rest was history. Well, it wasn't quite that simple. You see, Outliers explains to us and shows us that the year you were born really matters to your success. The place you were born really matters to your success. And the support system that's around you as you are growing up really matters to your success, because those things in combination can create a superstar in you, in your child, or in your business. When Bill Gates was in high school, he went to a particular school which had a computer that was hooked to a local college. That computer allowed him to participate in computer programming activities. He spent hours and hours at it. In fact, he actually put in more than 10,000 hours of programming time before he ever got into a position to tinker in his father's garage. Anyone that spends 10,000 hours doing anything will become a master at it. I'd be willing to bet that Michelangelo did an awful lot of study of his craft before he was able to really create David. Don't get me wrong. He was an amazing talent, but you have amazing talent as well. If we focus on the Michelangelos of the world, if we focus on the Bill Gates and we say to ourselves, boy, that's somebody who had extraordinary ability. Look at that Bill Gates. He went to Harvard. I didn't go to Harvard, so I could never do what he did. If you said that, I would suggest to you that you're incorrect. Malcolm Gladwell would also suggest to you that you're incorrect. The 10,000-hour rule can help you become a master at anything you choose, no matter your level of formal education. The support systems that you have around you will also help you as you progress in your life. Now, any one of us can truthfully say that it's hard to go it alone, right? So it behooves us to put that support system around us. So many of us are trying to go it alone. And, as the solopreneur and lone gunfighter out there on the range, and we all want someone to scream to us, Shaune, come back. Well, here's what's real. Even Shaune had a support group. Remember when Shaune found himself in trouble at the beginning of the movie? He landed on a ranch. He landed on a ranch full of people that cared for him when he was unable to care for himself. Develop, nurture, and utilize your support group. They know your goals and will help redirect you. They will help you focus. All of those beautiful souls that we have attracted into our space deserve the best of what being in our space has to offer. This requires our intent focus to bring our plans, goals, and dreams to fruition. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining me on this week's episode of LegalBiz Cafe. I invite you to follow me on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter X. My moniker in all of those places is Shaune.Arnold. In the meantime and in between time, this is attorney Shaune B. Arnold reminding you, as always, to maximize your competence to get the confidence you need to succeed. I'll see you right here next week on LegalBiz Cafe. Bye-bye, folks.